What's up, you guys? This is Erica's for the win, and we're going to be talking about these PlayStation exclusives going to PC. Now, this is nothing new. We've seen this happen before. Just this year, God of War 2018 came to PC, which was a big deal. It's a big game, big franchise, a very important franchise to Sony. And a lot of people thought it could never go beyond that. Oh, that's going to be the extent. I remember seeing a lot of tweets, a lot of people saying Spider-Man would never come to PC. That was the main one I think I seen the most consistently denied. And the Sony fans and fanatics, I should say, were pretty set on standing on that hill, that it would never happen. And here we are. And Spider-Man 2018 is going to PC, with Miles Morales following after. The series, they said, coming to PC. So it's been pretty entertaining seeing people getting a little upset about this. I, for one, can't understand where they're coming from, and I'm going to get into that a little bit in this video. But I'll just say it's pretty amazing to see people in such denial, or they just want to resist this notion of games going to PC when the writing's been on the wall for years. I've talked about this on podcasts, I've talked about this on my channel, about, when it came to Xbox, fans then went through these motions of denial and not accepting what's happening, when really the writing's just been on the wall that this is happening. And I even went as far as to say that Microsoft was going to be the trendsetter for this, even though they were down bad at the time I said this. This was during the Xbox One, and it felt a little funny to say, even for me, but I knew that Microsoft, that's what they do. They create trends and it happens. The climate was changing, and Microsoft was ahead of the curve in that sense. So for me, I had this feeling, I had this this idea already that, yeah, Microsoft's going to start this. There's going to be a lot of pushback, and there was a lot. But then over time, it gets accepted, it becomes the norm, and then other players follow suit. And here comes Sony. Now the cycle is starting over here. The denial, the refusal to accept what's going on. Then time will go on, and then it's accepted. It's the norm. And that's exactly what's happening. So to me, as a content creator, somebody who has their ear to the ground, at least for the majority of the news and everything going on, even though I don't really talk about plastic boxes and the behind the scenes with Xbox all the time or Sony, I just play games. I just do my thing. But I still knew what was going on. It was easy to see. So I think it just kind of makes me kind of smirk and smile and kind of laugh at when others just refuse to do the same, even though their ear is to the ground even more so at times. So it's definitely been an interesting few days seeing the people say that, they're upset or disappointed in Sony and things like that. You can go to Twitter and see all this stuff. You can watch videos from Alex. You can watch videos even from Game On Daily. Gaz made a video showing the tweets, showing the backlash. And so, yeah, it's not hard to find. So I'm not going to go through those, but I just wanted to kind of give my perspective and where I'm coming from. And as somebody who plays on everything, you guys know I really don't have an allegiance. I do go through preferences. Sometimes I want to be on PC all the time. Sometimes something comes on console and then I end up being on that console for the next couple months, and I don't pay it no mind. It doesn't bother me. I just play. As somebody who's been like that, right, I have this one game that comes to mind to really kind of put this in perspective and kind of make me realize that you guys are different. The ones that are upset, y'all different, okay? So there was this little game called Gears of War Ultimate Edition. It was Gears 1 remastered right? They put it out for Xbox, but they also announced it for PC. And I remember back then, I got to play it early because I was able to go to E3, which was amazing. That was like, wow, I'm playing this early. How awesome is that? The fact that it was going to PC didn't even cross my mind. Because at the time, I had my PC. It wasn't as upgraded as it is now, but I had it, but I barely gamed on it. And especially with Gears of War, I had no intention to play on PC. I just thought, okay, it's coming to Xbox. Obviously, I'm going to play this damn thing. Of course, I was heavily into Gears, right? So I thought of that game because I remember it was announced for PC. And just the fact that I did not pay that any mind because PC at the time was not really part of my life when it came to gaming. I used it for videos, of course, and things like that. A couple indie games here and there. But when it came to gaming, when it came to Gears, an exclusive for Xbox, Microsoft, it really never crossed my mind because I was excited about the game. So to me, it really puts it in perspective that you guys are different. The ones who are very upset when these games go to PC and you lose an exclusive, I can't relate, man. I can't relate because if you are primarily on console, like I was, then I feel like you should pay it no mind. You're going to play it on console. It's going to be there. You're going to play it first, right? Because these Sony games aren't even day and date yet, at least not yet. Never say never because it's happening. But right now, and even if it did happen tomorrow, you're still going to play it on your console and you still should be excited about that game. If you're really a gamer, you will be excited to play that game. The fact that others can enjoy it on a different platform shouldn't change that. So it's just common sense. I feel like I'm silly for even saying this. But just, when I thought of that Gears of War example and I thought about even other games that I know were on both. Ori and the Blind Forest, I think ended up going to PC. It didn't matter. I already played it on Xbox. Like, who cares? I know that's not a big game like Spider-Man. And it's not like truly exclusive or anything, but there's many upon many examples that I played on console and the game was on PC too. And I didn't care. Once I started gaming on PC, it was nice because I have the option now. It's like, oh, I can get on PC, maybe cheaper, things like that. Gears 5 was the first Gears I played on PC on my G-Sync monitor, which is right in front of me. And it changed my life. It was awesome. It looked beautiful. So I just feel like as a gamer, and I've preached this for years, and it's so common sense, it's so silly to even say, but as a gamer, you truly shouldn't care. That's just my take on it. Be safe out there, Just understand it's happening. It's going to happen. And the more you resist, the more it's going to hurt. So just let it happen. Okay, let it happen. Relax. It's okay. You're going to be fine. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I don't do a lot on camera like this. I'm trying a different program other than OBS to capture my camera, so I hope it looks decent. The flickering is the thing. It happens, but whatever. You saw me. You heard me. If you guys liked the video, like the video, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought, and I will see you in the next one. All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.